Hey guys, LevelCap here, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Gaming. A ton of changes are coming to Battlefield 1 in the near future. DICE updated the CTE with tweaks to the grenades, resupply mechanics, conquest scoring, and more. When these changes are coming to the retail version of Battlefield 1 is unclear, but hopefully it's soon. DICE is also changing their DLC model. Assuming you're in a party with someone that has a premium pass, you can play the Battlefield 1 premium maps from They Shall Not Pass. DICE are calling this system Premium Friends. The catch is that it might not be permanent. Premium Friends will only be live until Battlefest ends, which was actually yesterday. So depending on how well it worked out for DICE, they may or may not leave it in. Another catch to this system is that players who are partying up in a premium group but don't have the DLC won't earn experience on DLC maps. They can't unlock the DLC weapons or spawn DLC vehicles. Should you eventually buy a premium pass, the XP you missed out on will be given to you retroactively. The lack of experience gain is kind of unfortunate, and I wish DICE would reconsider that aspect of it, but the weapons and vehicle side does make sense. Considering that we're never going to switch Battlefield 1 over to a fully free map model, this is probably the best band-aid fix DICE could have made for the game, allowing friends to play with other friends regardless of their DLC situation. If you want to break down all the changes, check out the video I did about the update on Thursday. The way grenades and conquests are being changed is pretty major stuff. Destiny 2 has been revealed. Following a new teaser trailer from earlier this week, the game's first proper trailer outlined the general story of the game and promised lots of loot. The last city on Earth has been invaded by an army called the Red Legion, led by the game's villain Gaul. Like in Destiny 1, you play as a Guardian, but none of your progress from the first game will carry over. Bungie is using the sequel as a fresh start for the franchise. While they did a lot to improve the first game with DLC and patches, it didn't quite achieve what Bungie and the players thought it could. The most exciting part for me, at least, is that Destiny 2 will have a PC version. Destiny 1 was a console exclusive title that never found its way to the PC, despite a mountain of rumors saying it eventually would. Hopefully Destiny 2's PC port will be up to the expectations of the PC gaming community. A more laid-back MMO like Destiny could do really well on PC, and I'm really excited just to play Destiny in higher resolution, an uncapped frame rate, and a wider field of view. Of course, the mouse and keyboard input is a big bonus as well. A gameplay reveal livestream is set to happen on May 18th that will highlight the game's story and activities. Destiny 2 is set to release on September 8th on all platforms for $59.99. Bungie will also run a beta for the game sometime this summer. People that pre-order will get early access to the beta. The Call of Duty rumor mill is abuzz following a supposed leak of marketing materials for the year's title. Activision have described the next COD title as a return to the franchise's roots. The leaked images seem to confirm that they show the game being called Call of Duty World War II. Assuming the leak is real, it'll be interesting to see how gamers react to the new World War II COD title. 2008's World at War was the last COD game set during World War II, and while it was certainly good, the franchise obviously hit its stride with the present-day setting of modern warfare. Personally, I'm pretty excited for a big-budget World War II game. Technology has improved so much since the heyday of World War II shooters. Storming the beaches of Normandy in a freshly made AAA title sounds like it could be an incredible experience. Polish retailer Media Market may have accidentally leaked Red Dead Redemption 2's release date. Their pre-order page of the game briefly listed an October 3rd release date. The date was initially confirmed via an email from Media Market, but the company's PR manager said the email was mistaken. The date was quickly changed back to a placeholder of December 31st. Until now, the only hint of a release date for Red Dead Redemption 2 was autumn 2017. Currently, the game is only available for purchase on PS4 and Xbox One. It's unclear if Rockstar are planning a PC port. The sheer success of GTA 5 on PC, despite it taking nearly 2 years to happen, has hopefully made Rockstar more open to the PC ports of their future titles. EA has officially confirmed Star Wars Battlefront 2 is coming this year. The sequel will be revealed during the Star Wars Celebration on April 15th as part of the panel with the game's developers. It's safe to assume a teaser trailer and gameplay of some kind will be shown. The panel will also be live streamed so everyone can watch the event. BioWare are announcing their plans for the future support of Mass Effect Andromeda sometime next week. The announcement is in response to a flood of criticism regarding the game's seemingly poor animation quality and UI issues. That said, many reviews point out the game's flaws are more than skin deep. Most of them are critical of the game's story and writing, with some even going so far as to say it's the worst game in the franchise. How much the company can do post-release remains to be seen, but they did add a whole new ending to Mass Effect 3 after all. Uncharted 4 is getting a standalone DLC. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy releases later this year and is officially the end of the franchise, for Naughty Dog anyway. Sony may decide to continue the series in some form without its developers. The Lost Legacy is set 6 to 12 months after the ending of the main game and features the biggest area ever in an Uncharted game. And although this DLC was announced late last year, the fact that it's now going to be a standalone title is a recent development. Since its release a week ago on Steam Early Access, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has been a massive hit, earning over $11 million. With an active player base of more than 67,000 players and over 150,000 viewers on Twitch, the tactical battle royale has seemingly stolen H1Z1's thunder. Both games are promising many updates and improvements in the near future, so hopefully this competition between the two will prove to benefit both games. Battalion 1944 is finally in players' hands. Well, sort of. The game is currently available to demo at EGX Res, the annual UK video game trade fair. Backers of the game's Kickstarter will get alpha access in May. The devs recently announced that 1944 will be published by Square Enix. The PlayStation 4 Pro's latest update has enabled playback of 4K media files from a USB drive or local server. The PS4 Pro supported playback of Netflix and other streaming services in 4K at launch, but not locally stored content. This update is actually pretty awesome considering the PS4 Pro doesn't support playback of 4K Blu-rays. Now you can rip your Blu-ray collection and load it onto your PS4 Pro for playback instead of having to rely on an online service. Palmer Luckey, the co-founder of Oculus VR and creator of the Rift, is leaving Facebook. Luckey sold Oculus to Facebook 3 years ago. He continued to work at Oculus after selling his company. In January, Luckey was involved in a major lawsuit alleging he stole technology from the Rift from ZeniMax. And although they were unable to prove that he stole technology, he was found guilty of violating an NDA agreement and forced to pay ZeniMax $500 million. Facebook has declined to say whether Luckey left on his own will or if they let him go. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's episode of This Week in Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed it, hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.